Hey everybody, Eddie Smithson here, creator of Follow Freeman and the Victus series. I've been approached by the good people at machinima.com to put together a short tutorial on how I accomplish some of the visuals in my films. So, without further ado, and because lip syncing takes forever, let's go behind the scenes of Victus.
Kick your f***ing ass! I want you off the f***ing set, you prick! No, don't just be sorry. Think for one f***ing second. What the f*** are you doing?
The shot I've chosen to break down is a short one of charging Metro cops in the climactic battle in Victus 5. While it's not a particularly long or critical shot, it's one of the ones I was the most proud of. So here's how it all came together. The first step when I'm setting up a shot is to find the right location. For this scene, I used the train station entrance from Half-Life 2. Next up, I set up my cameras using the awesome Catmull ROM camera add-on for Gary's mod. Once I'm happy with the camera motion, I'm ready to start adding in the other elements of the shot. I start by adding in my extras in the background. Because they're in the distance and partially obscured by sandbags, realistic poses aren't really required. Now I use the Advanced Pyro add-on for Gary's mod to add in the flames. Then I use smoke grenades to simulate dust hanging in the air. Once you're happy with how everything looks, record it with the source recorder and export it as an AVI. Now it's time to fire up the Source SDK model viewer. I browse through the sequences until I find the one I want. I also make sure to adjust the lighting. Setting the ambient light color to black really gives you a dramatic, low-key look. Once I'm happy, I use a screen recording program like Fraps to record my actors. Then I use my video editing software to layer my 3 actors on top of the background, and use a chroma key tool to key out the green. One thing I find that really adds realism is simulating depth of field, something that occurs naturally when shooting live action. I use a varying amount of Gaussian blur on each layer to simulate the effect. Last but certainly not least, I fire up After Effects and add in camera shake, motion blur, and film grain. So there you have it. I've walked you through all the steps necessary to create this finished shot. I hope this tutorial will help other machinima makers out there, as well as demonstrate just how much work these films can be. For machinima.com, this is Eddie Smithson.